everyone, today I'm sharing one of my absolute favorite Ethiopian recipes that you can make right in your Instant Pot. This is Misir Wot, which is a rich, spicy red lentil stew that's packed with incredible flavor from a spice mix called Berbere. You're going to need 1 cup of rinsed and drained red lentils, 2 cups of diced onion, 2 3/4 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of minced ginger, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 1.5 tablespoons of Berbere spice, and I'll give you a recipe in the notes, and I'll also put a link to a ready-made version that you can get on Amazon. 2 tablespoons of ghee or nitter kibbeh, which is a spiced version of ghee that's used in Ethiopian food. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I don't have it pictured here. You can add 1 teaspoon of salt. Heat the Instant Pot in sauté mode and add the nitter kibbeh to the Instant Pot once it's hot. If you can't get it, you can use ghee. The nitter kibbeh has a lot of spices in it, and so it adds more flavor to the recipe. Once the nitter kibbeh has heated up, add the onions, garlic, and ginger. Sauté the onions, garlic, and ginger until the onions are soft and golden. Add the Berbere spice mix and stir to coat for about 30 seconds. Make sure there's nothing stuck to the bottom of the Instant Pot and deglaze as needed. You can add salt at this point as well. Add the tomato paste and stir for about 30 seconds. If anything gets stuck to the bottom of the Instant Pot, deglaze with a tablespoon or 2 of water. This is really important because you want to avoid the burn message. And deglaze just means you add water to the Instant Pot and scrape up any brown bits that are stuck to the bottom. Now you're going to add the water and the lentils that have been rinsed and drained. Stir it all up and pressure cook on high pressure for 6 minutes. You're going to let the pressure release on its own, so once the float valve goes down, it's safe to open the Instant Pot. Be careful of the steam. Stir everything up and your Misir Wot is ready to be served. You can garnish with some cilantro if you like. I like to serve this with rice, but it's traditionally eaten with a bread called injera. And I love this recipe because it's not only delicious, but it's also healthy and easy and really quick to make. As you saw, there's only a few ingredients that you need to have. And I hope you get to try this recipe out.